Honorable members, let's pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the officers of leaders and the county assembly for the welfare of the society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to be all with your abundant favor as your servant, whom you've been pleased to call to the performance of the important trust in this republic. Let your blessing descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and the welfare of our county and of those whose interest you've committed to our charge. Amen. Honorable members, let's get seated. Clerk, next order.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, I have 2 communications to make. The people of the committees will meet on Monday in Cradle at 9 a.m. The liaison members that constitutes the chairman of all the committees will meet at Cradle 9 a.m. Second communication, Monday next week. Monday next week, 9 a.m. Second communication is this one on Friends of Lake Turkana Vault invite to a joint deliberation session on findings of Turkana County budget comprehensive analysis. Honorable members, I wish to draw the attention of the House to an invitation received by the office of the clerk from Friends of Lake Turkana, an indigenous women-led non-governmental organization working to advance social, cultural, economical, and environmental justice for communities within the Turkana Basin. Honorable members, the organization has undertaken a comprehensive analysis of Turkana County's budget allocation over previous financial years, examining trends in allocations, absorption rates, utilization of resources, and the resultant services delivery outcomes, particularly within the water, health, food security, and education sectors. In order to translate the findings of these analyses into actionable policy and oversight interventions, the organization has invited members and secretariat from the following committees on this assembly to participate in a joint deliberation session. The Budget and Appropriation Committee, 9 members, 4 secretariat. The Committee on Water Services, Environment and Natural Resources, 3 members, 3 secretariat. The Committee on Health and Sanitation, 3 members, 3 secretariat. The Committee on Agriculture, Livestock, Development and Fisheries, 3 members, 3 secretariat. Honorable members, the engagement will provide an opportunity for members to interrogate the findings of the budget analysis, review trends in sectoral allocations vis-à-vis absorption, and deliberate on possible strategies to strengthen budget efficiency, transparency, public participation, and equitable service delivery across the county. The meeting will be held on 12th to 13th March 2026 at Vault Resource Center, Friends of Lake Turkana Resource Center, Lodwar, from 9 a.m. with today's engagement beginning after this morning sitting. Honorable members serving in the above committees are therefore encouraged to make themselves available and actively participate in the deliberations. The House stands to benefit from such engagement as they enrich the oversight and legislation work of this assembly and strengthen collaboration within stakeholders working to improve governance and services delivery in Turkana County. I thank you, honorable members. That is so communicated. Next order.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Next order.
Order number 6, notice of motion. Order number 7, statements. Order number 8, question time. Order number 9, Committee of General Oversight. Interrogation of CCM pursuant to a motion moved on 26 February 2026 at 9 a.m. on further detailed report on water supply status and drought response.
Honorable members. Honorable members, as we all know, we will be joined by our CCM, Water Services, and this is about our last engagement on issues to do with water, on drought motion. That was motion of county importance that was previously deliberated again in this House. Supplementary question will be allowed from members. This session should take us a brief session because we have other things to do. The most important thing is that we had already engaged him, and he needs now to give us a full report on what we had already asked him to do, and then it will follow with a few questions. Thank you, honorable members. Sergeant Atam, can we have the CCM member available in the House so that we start? Thank you, Sergeant Atam. Honorable members, our CCM member for water is already in the House, and I want to take this opportunity, first of all, to welcome members who have joined him or who have accompanied him to the House. Most importantly, I want to also, this House, to recognize that our former member of County Assembly from Lorenkipi, who is working in the water sector, is also available. That is Honorable Patrick Imana. Welcome to the House. Honorable CCM, you are also welcome to the chamber. And I am very well aware that you had already answered most of the questions. It is only to give a clarification on what members were seeking to hear from you, and then going forward. Honorable members, the motion mover by then was Samuel Lomodo, who is not with us. And because it was deliberated the other time, I want to go straight and give this chance to CCM, member for water, to give us a comprehensive report of what was asked of him. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I will do introduction. My name is Justice Elim Lopeyok, Akwalata County Executive Committee member in charge of water services, Turkana County. I will go straight to what we were asked to look into. One was bring a comprehensive report on effect of drought in Turkana. So I may not read the whole report. It is there, and I had read most of its parts. So I may start with Turkana County Water Resource Endowment. That is 1.3. That is what we had not looked into. That is Turkana County is endowed with surface water and groundwater. The major hydrographic features which are majorly identified include Lake Turkana, River Taukwel, and River Kerio. The county has also major ephemeral streams that support availability of shallow groundwater. These include Kospir, Tarach, Kawalase, Kochodin, Natira, Kalobeye, Narengewoi, and other shallow water sources. 1.31 Surface water availability. Lake Turkana, a semi-fresh water body covering approximately 6,400 square kilometers with an average depth of 30 meters, serves as the largest closed basin lake in the East African Rift System. As the region's major hydrologic sink, it receives both groundwater and surface water inflow, with evaporation serving as the only significant outflow. The balance of water entering the Lake Turkana basin is characterized by a stark contrast between surface fluvial flow and groundwater contributions. We have fluvial flow between 1993 and 2014. The estimated annual river flow into the lake was a substantial 2.14 times 10 power 10 cubic meters per year. Groundwater inflow, conversely, annual groundwater inflow from Kenyan catchments is significantly lower, estimated at 8.5 multiplied by 10 power of 7 cubic meters per year. The Taukwel and Kerio rivers are the county's primary fluvial arteries, yet their reliability diminishes as they traverse the arid plains. perennial versus ephemeral flow. While these rivers are perennial in their upper reaches, the lower sections often become ephemeral, flowing only during rainy seasons or flowing heavy rainfall. Origin and discharge. The Taukel originates near the slopes of Mount Elgon, that is the Kenya-Uganda border, while the Kerio begins in the Amaya Hills. Combined annual flow, these two rivers provide combined estimated flow of approximately 1.4 times 10 power of 9 cubic meters per year. Honorable Speaker, I just want to look at areas that we did not cover. That is distribution of water pan per sub-county, as summarized in the table. That is table 1. That is page 3. That is water pans per sub-county. We have the area and then we have the water pans. Kibish, in total we have 201 water pans in Turkana County. That is Kibish, we have 5. Loima 16, Turkana Central 13, Turkana East 24, Turkana North 44, Turkana South 14, Turkana West has the majority of the water pans at a total of 85. That is totaling 201. Most of these, some are operational and some are not operational. For example, we had cited some, for instance, Lokichogyo sub-county water pans that are functional and non-functional. Lokichogyo, we have Kachodotuko, Lokariwan, not functional. Kangakimak, Lokariwan, not functional. Lokopode, Amogor, not functional. Achichukwa, Amin, Nadapal, not functional. Nadapal, that is Nadapal, not functional. Atayakale, washed away by runoff. Nagule Akring, Lotetelate, not functioning, needs desilting. Apamulele, Lokchogyo, needs rehabilitation and desilting. Nadapal Naporukani, Naparakanyi, not functional. Nachorodo Kongai, needs repair and desilting. Akonoit, Mulimamawe, needs desilting. Lotetelate, damaged and washed out by runoff water. Honorable Speaker, in Nanam, we have Nyeu, Lomeyan, functional but needs expansion and desilting. We have Edukan, 2 pans, needs desilting. Ngatirai, that one is functional. Kapetadie, functional. And then we have Longidi, not functional, needs rehabilitation. In Songot Ward and many others in Nanam Ward. Songot Ward, we have Kenya Power, that's Lomedat, washed and damaged by runoff. Nakulumei, Lomedat, not functional. Morua Angitak, Lomedat, needing expansion and desilting. Teremkus, Lomedat, rehabilitation. Lokaburu, Lomedat, rehabilitation and desilting. Lokunusio, Lokangai, not functional. Honorable Speaker, most of our water pans are in those in that state. And these are major challenges that are experienced due to outages in some sub-counties. And that is lack of tools and equipment for operation and maintenance during field activities, lack of a vehicle for corrals, assessment, and minor repairs of bowls, wells, springs, and water pans, lack of diesel fuel subsidy for generators, especially in Nadapal, 𝐂𝐸𝐷𝐿, and Nanam. So these challenges affect effective service delivery to the communities. Honorable Speaker, allow me continue. This report was taken through the Turkana County Water Sanitation Hygiene Strategy and Investment Plan under 𝐂𝐎𝐒 2025 to 2030. The suitable areas are spread in most of the sub-counties, but Turkana Central Sub-County has limited suitable areas due to less rainfall and poor soils. In the other sub-counties, there are many suitable areas in low flat lands. Construction of water pans in Turkana County strategically considers the following: pastoralist migratory corridors, routes, grazing distances, watering circles, irrigation potential areas with permanent population, strategic development of dams in Turkana. In order to address water access in the county, we are strategically thinking on harnessing surface water harvesting by investing in construction of dams. Honorable Speaker, we look at 1.351 proposed surface water resource development under CIDP and other plans. The Turkana County Integrated Development Plan prioritizes water development, which includes surface water projects as a key components of the county's development agenda. Based on information from the Turkana County CIDP 2023 to 2027 and related policy documents, the county's water development strategy includes dam and water pan construction, construction of water dams in areas like Lomelo, Kalemngorok, Lokwanamor, Kalokol, Kadokokrian. Honorable Speaker, we have just got some communication a day ago from the PS, Water and Irrigation, that we will be having a courtesy visit, that we will look through our water dams, especially in Turkana Central and Loima. And one of the areas is Kalokol, Kadokokrian Water Dam, and a dam that is supposed to serve Lodwar municipality. Somewhere in there is a feasibility study which has been done in areas of Loima by Red Cross. That is completion of the design for a dam in Tarach, and this one will be a potential source of water for supply for Kakuma municipality and irrigation of 150 hectares in areas of Kakuma. Honorable Speaker, and this one was done by Red Cross, UNHCR, and North Rift Valley Waterworks Development Authority. There is collaboration with the national government on the construction of a dams in Naukotolim. Flood water harvesting. The county plans to provide incentives for technology institutions to explore innovative technologies for the sustainable harvesting of flood water, riverbank protection and flood control, construction of earth and gabion dikes along main rivers, e.g. Hawalase in Turkana Central, to control flooding and help recharge shallow aquifers. Honorable Speaker, Table 2, proposed service water resource development under CIDP and other plans. We have a project type, specific project name, that is location, status, that is 2024-2025 reports, estimated capacity, and then remarks. Major dam, there is low water dam in Turkana East. In planning and design phase, National Irrigation Authority. That is 35 million cubic meters of water to support domestic use, livestock, and up to 10-acre farming blocks. Research funded by National Irrigation Board, but the dam is to be funded by the national government. Medium dam. Now Kotolem, that is Peace Dam. Now Kulem. Sorry. Now Kwetum. That is Peace Dam, Loima Sub-County. Complete by National Water Harvesting and Storage Authority. 600,000 cubic meters of water intended to serve 20,000 people and 200,000 livestock to reduce conflict over resources. Research and implementation done by national government through National Water Harvesting and Storage Authority. Feasibility studies, medium-sized dams, sites including Kalemorok, Lokwanamor, Kalokol, Kadokogrian, and Lomelo. Feasibility studies are undertaken or have identified the sites as potential locations for medium capacity dams. That is to provide an alternative to saline underground water sources and support large-scale farming. Research done by county government, however, funding for final design and construction still a challenge. Major dam design, Tarach Dam. Feasibility study and preliminary design completed in a partnership with the Red Cross and UNHCR. Water supply, irrigation in Kakuma and Kalobeye. Research and design done by Kenya Red Cross and UNHCR. Funding still a challenge for construction, although North Rift Valley Water Works Development Agency intends to carry on with further research, designs, and mobilization of funds. National collaboration. Now Kotolem Dam. Collaboration with the National for Construction. General Water Security and Development. Collaboration during survey, design, and implementation. Bulk water transmission pipeline. Taukwel Gorge Dam to Lokchar water pipeline. Feasibility studies and detailed design collaboration with the national government for construction. Reason to supply water to Lokchar for oil extraction and other purposes like irrigation and domestic use. The project will be allocated Kenya shillings 2.5 billion for its construction to be implemented under Gulf Energy / National Government Agreement. Lodwar Water Supply Dam. Lodwar Water Supply Dam, Halawadhe, Tia Dam. Lodwar Water Supply Master Plan, pre-feasibility study has been done. Research, survey, and design done by UNICEF to be implemented by North Rift Valley Water Works Development Agency in cooperation with the county government. Water pans, sand, and subsurface construction of 280 water plants across the county by 2027. That is by CIDP. Planned for construction under CIDP with a capacity ranging from 20,000 cubic meters to 50,000 cubic meters to be implemented by county and other development partners. I think okay. I'll jump 1.4 groundwater availability. We go to 1.4.1 Turkana County aquifers. That is page 7. Turkana County's groundwater resources are primarily contained within two distinct types of aquifers: a shallow and consolidated aquifer and a deeper bedrock aquifer. These two systems exhibit contrasting characteristics concerning water quality, recharge dynamics, and vulnerability to contamination as detailed in the table. We have table 2 to 4, contrasting aquifer types in Turkana County. That is aquifer type, water quality, vulnerability. Shallow and consolidated aquifer, we have generally better due to high water flux and direct recharge. Vulnerability, highly susceptible to man-made contamination, particularly bacteriological contamination, due to its proximity to the surface. Deeper bedrock aquifer, more susceptible to geogenic contamination, such as naturally occurring fluoride and trace elements, less vulnerable to surface level man-made contamination. The three major aquifers in Turkana, Lotikipi, Napu, and Kalapata, are the county's primary strategic water reserves, but they face distinct environmental and management challenges. These systems are highly sensitive to climate shifts. Water tables drop, and electrical conductivity, that is salinity, rises during dry seasons. The significant recharge occurs during rainy periods. Studies in the Kakuma region confirm that rivers and seasonal lagers, ephemeral sand rivers, are the main drivers of the recharge, funneling surface runoff into the underlying alluvial and deep seated aquifers. In alignment with Water Resource Authority criteria, these aquifers are classified based on their potential for water allocation and the specific threats to their long-term sustainability. The spatial distribution of Turkana aquifers in Annex, that is Annex 4 of this report. So, Annex 4. Yes, Annex 4, that is in page 10. Turkana County, sorry. That is, okay, in Annex 4, we will see those ones. So we have Lotikipi Aquifer, we have Napu Aquifer, we have Kalapata Aquifer. Aquifer classification in Turkana. We have Lodwa, we have Napu, Kakuma. Lodwa, the type of aquifer, that is diatomaceous, sandstone and alluvial, serving Lodwa town, Lodwa Water and Sewerage Company, that is Towasco. We have Napu, alluvial, proposed irrigation water supply to Lodwar town. Kakuma, alluvial volcanics, water supply to Kakuma town, water supply to Kakuma refugee camp. Then we have Kalapata, that is Kalapata bedrock, Turkana grits, distributed resource for rural, and that is for Talo operations. Ayang Yang, we have Gatome, Lokichar, Lokchogyo, Lapur, Lotikipi, Meyen Aquiva, Naipa, Nakalale, have Graben Aquiva, Kachoda, Kalemunyang, Kalemngorok, Kalobeyei, Kaptir, Katilu, Kerio, Kibish, Lokori. All these are aquifer but with different water qualities. Lomelo, that is minor volcanics, and this water supply to Lomelo Primary School, Kapedo Primary School, the GSU camp at Kapedo distributed GW resource for rural WS, poor water quality. Honorable Speaker, allow me go straight to borehole yield. That is what we were asked to look into. 1.34, and that is page 10. The spatial distribution of borehole yield data shows that most of Turkana County has low yield water sources, while high yield boreholes are concentrated in clusters such as Lodwar, Napu, the Lotikipi area, the Kalobeye Oropoi region, Lokwi Lotubai, and Lower Rank Loktang, across the county's 7 sub-counties. That is 2,161 boreholes have been documented with a projected status through 2025, showing average yield of about 289 cubic meters per hour and an average depth of 33.83 meters, as summarized in the table below. That is a table Turkana County borehole yields. We have Kibish, Kaloko, Kaleng, Kaikor, those areas of Kibish. Then we have Loima, Kotaruk Lobey. Number of boreholes, that is 106 for Lobey Kotaruk. Average depth, 31.86. Average yield, cubic meter per hour, that is 1.86. That is to say, it is there is stress, water stress in those areas. Taukel, Loima, Lokriama, Lorenkipi, Kerio Delta, and that is Turkana Central. We have Kerio Delta, Kangatoda, Halokol, Lodwar Township, Kanamkemer. We have the yields for those boreholes and the number of boreholes per sub-county. Then we have Turkana East, Kapedo na Payton, 13 boreholes. Hatilia, 35 boreholes. Lokorikochadin, 97. Keri, that is Turkana North, Keris, 56. Lexon, 97. Lapur, 67. And then Turkana South, Kaptir, 28 boreholes. Katilu, 114 boreholes. Lobokat, 21 boreholes. Kalapata, 33. Lokichar, 139 boreholes. Turkana West, Kakuma 101, Lopur 34, Letia 49 balls, Songot 49 balls, Halobeye 66 balls, Lokchogyo 101 balls, Nanam 23 balls, Nakalale 67 balls, totaling to 2,161 balls in Turkana County. Current obstruction and usage of existing ball infrastructure. According to Turkana County Water Department, the current operational landscape for the county's 2,161 balls is as follows. Operational is 1,406 balls. That is 65% are operational. They are able to provide clean water to our people. Non-operational, that is 648 balls. That is 30%. Status unknown, 108 balls. That is 5%. The high percentage of non-functional infrastructure forces the county to redirect limited funds to emergency interventions instead of long-term growth. The high percentage of non-functional infrastructure forces the county to redirect limited funds to emergency interventions instead of long-term growth. The table has a comparison of current obstruction rates with the total installed capacity of these functional sources across the county. So we have Turkana Central, total number of balls 509, number of functional balls 329, average ball yield per hour, that is cubic meter per hour, 5.63. Yeah, that's why Turkana Central is somehow not badly because the yield per ball is promising. We have total production base operating hours and on power sources. So we have that table there. Loima, total number of balls, that is number of functional balls, that is 256. Recharge ball yield per hour 1.88. There is a serious concern there. Kibish, number of balls 13, recharge yield per ball ni 1.49. Turkana North 246 balls, ball yield 2.33. Turkana West, number of balls 234, ball yields 3.55. Turkana South, number of balls 250, ball yield 1.26. Turkana East 79, ball yield 2.12, totaling to 2,161. Number of functional balls 1,406, and the average yield per ball is 2.61. That is very little for the growing populations in Turkana. With 648 balls out of service, about 30% of the total, there is a clear need to invest more in maintaining Turkana County's water infrastructure. Data shows that solar-powered pumping systems, which requires less maintenance, are more reliable. Key findings on reliability and maintenance are solar-powered balls work-based in the region, with 84% of them functioning. This makes solar the most reliable choice for Turkana County. Solar systems perform better mainly because they do not need frequent or specialized maintenance, which is often hard to provide in remote areas. Technologies that need regular maintenance or special parts are less reliable. For example, diesel generators fail 47% of the time, and hand pumps fail 35% of the time. To improve water access and reliability, the county is now focusing on solar-powered systems. These options help reduce long-term costs and make maintenance easier. Emergency drought mitigation and ongoing interventions. We have already covered that, and because of our previous request on water tracking budget, so the budget we have is only for 3 months, not for the entire financial period. We are only targeting, hoping that all will be well. Maybe after this 3 months. That is the budget that outlines the budget on water tracking subject to availability of funds. Drought emergency proposed budget for water tracking for 3 months. And that is the budget, 15,389,600. Currently, we have been able to reach some parts. That is the Lokoparpara area, which has 16 water tracking sites, and Medawan village. The supply of fuel and major repairs of water buses became a major challenge when implementing this intervention. Rehabilitation of water supply infrastructure. Yeah, we were tasked to look into water points breakdown per sub-county. And this is the list of water points that are not functional as per sub-county. That is Turkana East and Sugta sub-county. We have the table there with non-functional water points in Turkana East. We have Lokori-Kochodin, Kalokume, Bol. Then we have current water situation. That is, we have given the summary of water source, yield, type of pump, and then action required to mitigate the problem, if any. That is Kalokume Ball. Coordinates are seen in that table. Source, 1 number ball, yield 12 cubic meters per hour, depth 82 meters, solarized, collapse. The ball collapsed. Alternative ball already been drilled by Turkana County government and yet to be equipped by CRS. Lokori-Kochodin, RCA ball, not functional. Source, 1 number ball, yield 2.5 cubic meters per hour, depth 36 meters. That is Indian Mic 2 hand pump. It requires the repair, servicing of faulty hand pump by replacement of Indian Mark II cylinder, riser pipes, rods, and heads. We are at Man hand pump. Still in Lokori-Kochodin, ball, hand pump, 2.5 cubic meters per hour, depth 66 meters, repair and servicing of faulty hand pump. We have Nakwamomwa hand pump. It requires desilting, repair, servicing of faulty hand pump. We have Kangitit village, shallow well, Kangitit borehole, more saline. It is more saline. Repair and servicing of faulty hand pump by replacement of Indian Mark II cylinder, riser pipes, rods and head. 𝐂𝐎𝐔𝐍𝐓𝐘 borehole, yielding 2.5 cubic meters per hour. Repair, servicing of faulty hand pump by replacement of Indian Mark II cylinder, riser pipes and rods and head. Nadoto borehole, we have 𝐂𝐎𝐔𝐍𝐓𝐘 hybrid borehole, that is genset and solar, yielding 12.5 cubic meters per hour. Depth 68 meters, hybrid solar and generator. Repair, servicing by replacement of Sunventa and 5.5 kilowatts controller. Then the same, it requires a submersible pump. It requires 4 kilowatts motor, splicing kit and cable joint, 6 number 200 watts and solar panels. 𝐂𝐎𝐔𝐍𝐓𝐘 borehole, we have lot by AFRDEF, lot by 𝐁𝐒𝐒𝐄𝐒, lot by 𝐁𝐒𝐒, lot by secondary, so many. Lot by AFRDEF, shallow well, Nawoitorong, AFRDEF, shallow well, Lokamusio, AFRDEF, Lokwamosing, Dubai 1, borehole yielding 4 cubic meters. It requires repair, servicing of faulty hand pump. 𝐂𝐎𝐔𝐍𝐓𝐘 borehole, those are 2 balls, yields 9 cubic meters per hour. It has been capped. Water quality not promising, not good. 𝐂𝐒𝐒𝐃 hand pump. We have 𝐿𝐿𝐵 Indian Mark II borehole. It requires repair, servicing of faulty hand pump by replacement of Indian Mark II cylinder, riser pipes, rods and head. 𝐂𝐑𝐂𝐑𝐂 borehole. We have 𝐿𝐿𝐶𝐻𝐷A solar borehole. 𝐂𝐒𝐒𝐃 borehole, 𝐂𝐒𝐃 borehole 1 and borehole 2, which were developed by Talo, but they are non-functional right now. Then 𝐂𝐎𝐔𝐿𝐼 borehole 2 solar, 𝐾𝐑𝐻𝐵 borehole, 𝐁𝐾𝐒𝐄𝐒 borehole, then 𝐁𝐾𝐒𝐄𝐒 borehole 2 solarized. It requires assessment, repair, servicing of faulty solar systems. 𝐾𝐑𝐻𝐵, that was 𝐾𝐑𝐻𝐵 ward. We have 𝐿PEDRU Indian Mark II borehole 2. Then 𝐿PEDRU shallow AFRDEF. Now 𝐾𝐒𝐒 shallow well, not functional. 𝐾𝐑𝐻𝐵 AFRDEF borehole 2. 𝐾𝐑𝐻𝐵 genset solar borehole 1. Assessment, repair, servicing of faulty solar systems. Honorable Speaker, that is Turkana East. We have Loima sub-county. Breakdown of water points are given in the table below. Taukwel, we have Lorgum borehole, We have Nagis ball. We have Nakamane ball. Natuk ball. Habanga ball. Lomoit ball. Haloboi ball. Nagis dispensary ball. Kimgimoy shallow well. And then Alem Sekon ball. Still in Taukel, Alaplap ball. Kolwaro ball. Natirai ball. Taukel farm ball. Kono ball. Kotaruklo Bay. Ayanai Ebur ball. Lochorelim ball. Kameyan ball. Hemase ball. Natuk ball. Marakalo ball. Those are for Loima sub-county. Turkana South sub-county. That is a breakdown water points as given in the table. Kalapata, Lomeleku, Indian Mark II hand pump. Naguro, solarized water supply. Chibilet, solarized water supply. Padatum, Chok Chok, Moruereng. Oh, that is Lokchar. Moruereng in Lokchar. We have non-functional ball in that area. We have Lobokat, Aro sub-county. That is for Turkana South sub-county. Aro sub-county, Lobokat, we have Kainuk ball. We have Kakong ball. Control CU 200 and pump 2.5 to 2 SQF or its equivalent. If provided, the ball at least will work. Then Katilu, Angarabat ball, need submersible pump and control of 2.5 cubic pump, CU 200 control. Kaptiri, we have Lomokomol primary ball, Bust, plastic storage tank. The ball is functional, but the storage facility is not there. Capture ball, submersible pump and motor, 7.5 kilowatts required. Lomerimudang ball, PVC storage tanks, 2 number of 10,000 liters cubic meters. Each replacement needed. Turkana Central Sub-County. Ward, water point name, remarks. Kanam Kemer, Lotagor ball, not functional. Hangatoda, Natangilai, not functional. Kerio, Nadoto, not functional. Kanam Kemer, Nakwei, solar, not functional. Kanam Kemer, Natir Lulung, not functional. Kanam Kemer, Natot hand pump, not functional. Kanam Kemer, Loturerei, blue pump, not functional. Kanam Kemer, Kaikir, Lower Kinyang, need hand pump repair, not functional. Kalokol, Nakiria, primary hand pump, not functional. Kangatoda, Kanangurupus, solar, not functional. Kangatoda, Nauros, water supply, not functional. Kangatoda, Kadunyangole, hand pump, not functional. Kerio Delta, Elelea hand pump, not functional. Kalokol, Loi egole solar need motor, not functional. Kanam kemer na petao solar, not functional. Kanam kemer kena na U ball, not functional. Kalokol loi engole, not functional. Kerio delta na rimao solar, not functional. Kerio delta kangite busio solar, not functional. Kanam kemer na deploy hand pump, not functional. Kalokol na surut solar, not functional. Kalokol na chemai, not functional. Kalokol na Turkana hand pump, not functional. Turkana West sub-county. Kakuma, Aburi, Locherengo, na Koyo, all of them are not functional. Kalobeye, na Wountos, na Tira community, na Wountos, the same problem. Natira community, Natira dispensary, Lomanmania, not functional. All of them are not functional. Lokipoto, that is Letia, Lokipoto. Locher, Tetele, submissible cable. Nasekona, solar module, 200 watts, 135 millimeter, and the ball is not functional. Lopuri, Namon, Halopusia, Lochoredome, Lopuski, Esanyait, Loskei, Nalapatui, Lokomol, Kangisekona, all of them are not functional. Then Namuko Locherengan, Loitasonyok, Ekwakwa, Lokadach, Wapet, all of them are not functional. Lokchogyo sub-county, Songot, Teremkus, Nakidodoka, Nakulumei, Lomedat, not functional. Nanam, Hapetadiye, Naimoit, Lorus, not functional. Lokchogyo, Nadapal, Longolekomwa, 2 balls, Natumamong, 2 balls, Lochor, Angamur, Iria, Natwel, Lotetelate, Timan, Nayanai, Eglai, not functional. Turkana North and Kibish. We have Longalan, Loitanit, Nabuin, Matan Koryo, Kibish water supply, Kachoda, Kangeloi, all of them are not functional. Nakwamekwi, that is Keris, Nadukwanyang, Alen Kaikor, Nasipotwel, Alen Kaikor, Kamrongole, Lapur, Kangirukia, Handepam, Lapur, Ako Memei, Aleng, Namorukwak, Nakalale, Locherengan, Lapur, Nabuan, Lapur, Lorus, Aleng, Kaikor, Akala Lioit, Kairis, Kairis water supply, Kairis, Morua Ngibuin, Nakalale, Kadongo, Kada Kung Moy, Nakalale, Ariamaoi, Lexon. Honorable Speaker, those are areas 648 balls that are non-functional. Rehabilitation works, updates. We did that. Then 3.0, drought mitigation and partners response. The department is in full communication with the County Drought Coordination Office on implementation of drought contingency plan, which is already in place. The challenge has been the funds to activate the plan. Already the department has shared a list of broken down water points with a national agency like National Drought Management Authority, North Rift Waterworks Development Agency, the Kenya Red Cross, UNICEF, to be able to respond as soon as possible. That is seen in Annex 1. WASH partners like Concerned Worldwide, in partnership with the county government, have already conducted assessment on specific water points and will soon deliver spare parts to restore water supply in those water points. And these spare parts will be stationed at Catholic. It is the Catholics who will be responding to emergencies in case of a spare part need in a ball. So the water points that will be responded immediately: Loitangole in Lapur Ward, Nadonga in Keris, Aloyara in Lake Zone, Lokwamosing in Lokori Kochadin, Lokamusio in Lokori Kochadin Ward. Honorable Speaker, we have 5.0 strategic recommendations. 1, scale up emergency water tracking only where balls are non-functional. Conduct countywide ball functionality assessment during drought outbreak. Facilitation of sub-county water teams to conduct technical assessment and repair of water points. Maintain buffer stock for fast-moving spare parts. Prioritize solarization to reduce fuel dependency. Sensitize communities on the dangers of vandalizing community water supplies. Integrate water planning with the drought early warning systems. In conclusion, Honorable Speaker, Turkana County continues to face severe water stress due to recurrent drought, aquifers, pressure, and infrastructure breakdowns. The ultimate solutions to this problem is strategic planning where drought mitigation and emergency response is allocated adequate funds to be able to respond adequately. Honorable Speaker, I believe that is the conclusion of my submission. Thank you.
Thank you, CCM member for water services. Honorable members, you've heard from our CCM for water services of a well comprehensive report reported. I now want to come back to you so that you make your contribution. And because this matter was again deliberated in this house, I urge that any one of you would want to contribute will be given 3 minutes to ask some of the supplementary questions moving forward. Thank you. Honorable from Kalapata Ward, Chairman, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think this has even reached the CCM. On 8th this month, Kalapata lost 2 people from Nalium case. Their bowel got broken last year Then they went to the river and they dug a shallow well. So during this rainy season, the parents sent 2 children to go and fetch water from the well. So the children went exactly where normally they get water. So in the process of fetching water, the banks of the river, they gave way. That is, they collapsed. So one child was drawn in water, and another one wanted to save another one. So even that one got drawn in water. So in the last report of the CCM, I saw him, I had him giving some places a priority. So I urged the CCM to give a priority a place called 𝐂𝐎𝐔𝐍𝐓𝐘 in Kalapata. Another thing is that 𝐂𝐎𝐔𝐍𝐓𝐘 is missing in your report again, and I gave you last time. 𝐂𝐎𝐔𝐍𝐓𝐾 and 𝐂𝐒𝐒𝐄𝐒𝐄𝐃. So there is a pump in 𝐂𝐒𝐒𝐄𝐒𝐄𝐃, solarized, but got broken. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Julius, Honorable Member from Kalobeyei.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would also want to contribute to the response that Minister has given the House. Mr. Speaker, I'm speaking of Kalobeyei ward. Mr. Speaker, in the first interrogation, they given out around 8 balls, which were not operational. And to that case, Mr. Speaker, I said earlier, my people are pastoralists. If you can see around 8 balls that are inside the outskirts near the other areas, and they dry up like that or collapse, now makes my from where they are, Uganda. Mr. Speaker, yes, we have grass, but now this issue of water becoming a problem. I don't know what is the going to do when these balls are fed and bring water back to our people. Number 2, Mr. Speaker, there is this issue of water pans. The minister from his report has read, it's almost the way I've seen, from about 1,000 or something water pans around the county. Almost a few of them are operational. Then you can see, like now in my ward, I have around 10 water pans. None of even one working. What is the ministry going to do about this issue? Because in the dry season, like where we were, really, our livestock even, that's why you can see our people immigrate there and raise occurs and the issue of death. The other thing, Mr. Speaker, is something I had forgotten in the first interrogation. How is the ministry doing about this water transition? Because I know we have these water companies, and urban water companies. I just want to take an example of 𝐂𝐻𝐶𝐍𝐓𝐘 in Kakuma, where even the residents, where the headquarters of 𝐂𝐻𝐶𝐍𝐓𝐘, Kakuma, people are not every now and then are claiming they don't get water, they don't do what water. And you can see, Mr. Speaker, companies want to extend their operation outside. If these people have been,
Honorable Member, be concluding.
these people are not able to manage giving out to the people of the areas that their educator is. How are they going to serve the outcasts? Because why I'm saying that, outside there, some people are drinking water just free like that. They don't know much about these water tariffs that we are talking about. The ministry needs to talk to those companies so that they make out public participation or awareness to our people, and make sure the existing water users associations that are in place are given a chance for them to operate the water facilities that they own for the good sustainability. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, this issue of water tracking. I'm just concluding, Mr. The issue of water tracking really come in the larger Turkana County, especially I counted the areas like Nasionyo, Nakutongani, and Awuntos, where the water trucks normally takes water. You see, the season that we were, dry season, why was this issue of water tracking was paid? The people went up, even drinking water that are not good for them to drink. The INS and One Life water.
Honorable Member, your time is up.
The water that are contaminated.
Reduce too much explanation. Your time is up.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That's the little I wanted to contribute.
Honorable members, I want to make it again very clear that when you are given time to speak, kindly go straight to the supplementary question. Further explanation will be done by the CCM. Honorable member from, now that the leader is up, let me give it to Majority Whip. Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I will take a very short. First of all, may I say that remember, thank him for trying to come up with these answers. Still commend him as a teacher that he continue talks. Two, I sometimes pity some seats because they come here and make mistakes that are not there. Honorable Speaker, maybe what I need to do, the CEC member, let me not ask him a question, but let me just say that go and counter check the records here. Katilu Ward does not have 104 boreholes. It has a total of 58 boreholes, including those ones we are dreaming of and anticipating. So sometimes, Honorable CC, maybe you will not answer this one loudly, but you need to go and find out the type of people who give you. Some of them may be very tired, even from the way the answers have been printed here. Very simple word, tables, and all that. You see the ones that were done, and the last ones are poorly done. So then the last one, Honorable CC member through the Speaker, I am now asking this question. When are the workers for Turkana Rural Water Services Company going to be paid? When are the workers in Katilu Board? When are they going to be paid? They have not been paid for the last 9 months. The last time you were here, you did not give us a correct. You said that it is us who have reviewed. Now that the money that is supposed to pay is coming from our operations and maintenance, when are they going to be paid? Because this one even makes me keep quiet. I am one person who serves as an MCA. Because in my own compound, in my own house, I don't have water. Every day, I use my DVD pickup to go and buy water from someone who has a very big pipe, bigger than the one that brings water from the. Every day I pay for water, I pay 2 people 500 shillings, then I pay 200 shillings. When is this going to be corrected? Because even where the tap was is broken. For the last 6 months, it is just lying there. He deliberately left it so as we see if there is any day we can see a drop of water. It has never been there. So when is this going to be fixed? And when are these people?
Honorable Ruth Kuya, Township.
Asante sana. Mimi ningependa kumshukuru waziri kwa kutueleza na ningependa kukuambia waziri, na ile tunaongea juu ya uzima. Maji ni uzima. Ukipewa dawa, huwezi meza dawa bila sima. Ibo lumehesabu sote. Unajua Mr. Speaker, saa ingetakikana liko kuita waziri hapa, ingetakikana tuondoke na waziri mpaka kwa kila ball atuoneshe hii ndio hii, hii ndio hii, hii ndio hii. Kwa sababu mimi ile mambo nimesikia kwa odi yangu ama si ndio kuna balls. Hizo balls wakati walichimbia hizo balls, hata zangu zingine najua waziri sasa hii tukipewa na yeye ruhusa twende, ataita wengine wampe. Sasa waziri kutuhesabia ile vitu hakuna ingine si mzuri, kwa sababu maji hatuwezi taka kucheza na Kawalase. Madramu zimesimama, lakini umehakikisha kuna maji kwa madramu? Hiyo madramu balls maji iko. Ni aibu sana town kukosa maji. Kawalase hatuna maji. Matangi yenye iliwekwa Kawalase hakuna maji. Maji ilikunywa siku ile tu walisema imefunguliwa. Baada ya kufunguliwa hakuna maji. Waziri enda tena angalia hizo nini matangi. Ya pili waziri, mimi nataka kukuambia mambo ya kutaja ile maboli ile hakuna, ile ya kuchimba. Ndio boli umechimba, umehakikisha maji iko. Kuna madrum zile ziliwekwa kila area kama area ya reserve. Madrum ilipasuka, maji inamwagika. Sijui kama huko na watu wako wenye wanaendanga kuhakikisha ya kwamba hizo madramu ile ilipasuka, wameweka dramu ingine hapo ama imeendelea tu kumwaga maji na watu wapati maji. Waziri, nataka Mr. Speaker, mimi nataka hata kama ni nyumba mzima oda itolewe, sisi twende na watu ya maji tuwaoneshe hii hakuna, hii hakuna, hii hakuna. Kwa hiyo machache nimekaa. Asante sana Mr.
Thank you, Honorable Kuya. Honorable Willie.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to applaud for the comprehensive report that. But I have some few issues. The concern. The first one is the proposed table 2, the proposed surface water source development other plan. That is, we have there is a proposal of dams, that is Lawat Dam. So I want to ask the Honorable Speaker, is Lawat Dam a report that is supposed to be brought by the county government or national government? Because I know Lawat Dam is in the area, and that is the role of the national. I don't know whether prudent for CEC to report the Lawat Dam in EC because it is government. This is where, Honorable Speaker, the Standing Order 101 applies. That is statement of fact. The CEC can tell me more about it. Number two is on the issue of water salinity. The CEC has mentioned that in my ward, that is there is some areas in my ward that water is saline. For example, 𝐀𝐒𝐄𝐄𝐃, local, and the Karuko. Which plans does the ministry put in place to ensure that the salinity of water sulfate? Another one, Honorable Speaker, is on the issue of boreholes. The CEC has said that 𝐂𝐿 has 97 boreholes. And in the recent, the one that is operating is 72. You have seen the list. The list there is the number of boreholes that has not been repaired is 25. What plans does the ministry have to ensure that boreholes will be repaired in the short time possible so that the people of 𝐂𝐿 ward will get safe drinking water? Finally, Honorable Speaker, is on the table 3 on the aquifer classification. We have heard of 𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿. Let the CEC, Honorable Speaker, explain more. I have 2 𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿 in Lokwe and Morlem. So specifically, I don't know which 𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿 does the minister refer, because in most cases, the honorable members collide because of such names. On the issue of bank protection, I request Honorable Speaker, the CEC, to consider riverbank protection and flood control, construction of gabion dikes along River Kerio, at least to avoid destruction of the following villages. That is Lokwe village, Lotubai village, Morlem village. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. I now want to give the last one to Honorable Member from Letea, Francis.
Thank you, Speaker. Just have a few comments on the presentation. First of all, to thank the CEO for his presentation. According to the report that the CCM has given, that Ghana County, we have 2,101 boreholes, and 65% are functioning, and 30% are not functioning. That is a big number. The population that 30%, that is 648 boreholes, are not functioning. That's a big population that is missing water. And what I want to say is that what I want to ask is, at this rate, if 30% is not operational, and there are no signs of showing on if this rate is not addressed properly, maybe the percentage of unoperational boreholes might increase. So what I want to ask, the question is, what is the ministry intending to do to because this is what is reversing the progress that the county government has managed. We have used a lot of money to fill all these boreholes, but now if they are not operational, we are losing money. We are losing value of money that was posted in the business. So that's my question. What can we do? What are you planning to do to revert this, so that we ensure that at least all of these boreholes are working, and even the new one that will come on. The other question is, I had Tarach Dam, main Tarach Dam, and the intention from your plans here is supply water to Kalobeye and Kakuma to provide irrigation and so on. Tarach Dam is in Letiawood. I don't know, how can you plan to get water from Letiawood, then you supply water to Kakuma and Kalobeye? What does it mean? Can you substantiate that? Because that will not happen. Supposed to be, you need to provide Letia, Kakuma, and Kalobeye if it is to happen. So my question, why? Why is it Kakuma and Kalobeye and the source of water is in Letiawood? Then the other thing is, there was a question I asked last time that you did not get time to respond. I said, I stay in Kakuma, in Wanjandege village. That is a village that has missed water for 6 months now. And before it was getting water. The question is, why? Why is it missing water? It has been getting water, but now it has not got water for 6 months. And there is their business of water boozers taking place in that area. And these water boozers, where do they get their water? Because they don't have balls. Or do they have balls that they get water? They are using the same balls that supposed to supply water to the resident, but now...
Honorable Member, your time is up.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Tell us where are those balls getting water that they sell to people in Kakuma. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, honorable members. Let's go again straight to the question. We have another enormous task ahead of us. That is the CSFP. So let me give this one to Honorable Samuel Omodo, and then lastly, Anaklet. I will go back now to CCM.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, first and foremost, allow me to thank the County Executive Water in the County Government of Turkana for the feedback that he has given before this hour. The Speaker, I must applaud him too. I think the response today has been very, very elaborate, and this is what we were expecting, especially myself, the motion mover, who had brought this matter to be discussed in this county assembly. Just a few inputs, Mr. Speaker. In table 2.323, the CEC is giving the status of boreholes that are not functioning or that are broken down in Turkana South Speaker. And in Lokichar Ward, I want to be very specific, is only showing Moruereng, Mr. Speaker. I want to add the list of the balls that are. Number one, he should do Lokaburu ball. It's okay. Number two, I think he should be writing on the ball. Last time, I again told him he should have the intelligence about Lokicha. So number two, Honorable Speaker, there is a borehole in a place called Nakemach. It's broken. Number three, there is a borehole that has been swept away by the floods in Sopel, where a fundraiser was done recently. I think they were in that area. I don't know why they did not saw the ball was swept away. There's a ball in Sopel that is not working. Number four, there is a borehole in a place called Moruling Akrion, not functioning. Number five, there is a borehole in a place called Lopeiteni, a borehole that was drilled by 𝐂𝐒𝐒 church. Is not functioning.
In another place where we have a ball that is not functioning, I've mentioned of Lokaburu, mentioned of Mark, mentioned of where that is mentioned of Sopel. I've mentioned of Moruling Akrion. I mentioned of Lopeiteni. Then I think the areas which the CEC should do interventions urgently for water tracking, the Lokitoliwa, which he knows, and I budgeted 5.5 million for that for the county government to do drilling of the ball and keeping of the ball in that area. I know there is something Gulf Energy are also doing. I want to put it to attention. There are almost 4 balls, Gulf Energy, areas where they used to, especially areas where they used to doing water tracking, doing 4 balls and equipping those balls. And I want to urge him that he links with Gulf Energy such that he knows those sites. Or the sub-county water officer should have the same information, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I don't want to raise a lot of blames to the CC. The challenge that all of us must come into fact is the issue of the budget. Number 2, you see, we are saying that water is agenda number 1 for this county government. And Waziri, I want to request you, number 1, I want to request you that you ensure that the water companies that you've been saying have not been receiving money. You this time round, before that document leaves the cabinet, make sure that those water companies have monies appropriated to them. Number 2, I want also to recommend, Mr. Speaker, I don't want to be hard on issues that I know we cannot get solutions. I want to be solution oriented. Number 2 is on the issue of the balls that are broken. Now that we don't have a voted or a budget that is supposed to do repairs of these boreholes, can the county government do an MOU with the Diocese of Florida or Caritas? Mr. Speaker, if they do an MOU with Caritas and they ensure that these boreholes, or probably they pay they are paying 5,500, Mr. Speaker, or 6,000. That is what the community is supposed to pay for Diocese of Florida to come and do the repair of that borehole. Mr. Speaker, there is nothing that is so hard. The CEC should move with speed. It should put this discussion into the cabinet, and the cabinet must do this approval. Caritas be given the opportunity to come and do repairs of all these balls, Mr. Speaker. The ones for Mark II. They have the spare parts, Mr. Speaker, because we want to ensure that our people get the sufficient water that we have. I think the last recommendation that I wanted to give the CEC is on getting some amount of money from the emergency kitty. Mr. Speaker, he has given a budget of almost 15 million plus. I think he should move with speed and get the CEC for public service, who is managing this kitty, so that now this department will get this amount of money. Because, Mr. Speaker, we are not after stories. We are after service being given to the people of Turkana. If he gets approval of this 15 million or even 20 million, I think the water department will be in position to run and address the challenges that the people of Turkana are facing. Mr. Speaker, I want to say thank you, and I want to congratulate them for the response they are giving.
Thank you for the submissions, Honorable Lemuya.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if there is a department that I sympathize with in this county is the Department for Water Services. And I really sympathize with the CECM because as the Honorable Omodo said, water is agenda number 1 of His Excellency the Governor, yet it's receiving meager resources, Mr. Speaker, to the extent that this department is not able to run. Every time I go to that ministry or that department, Mr. Speaker, you find a department that looks like a homestead that that people don't have food to eat. There's no smoke from the kitchen, and the children have gone to the house of the neighbor to look for food. Mr. Speaker, the department is usually desolate. Even when you go with your problems, you will not get solutions to your problem. You will go back with your problems. Mr. Speaker, as we speak, there is a crisis in Kalemnyang. The river is full, and people have been
getting water from the from shallow wells in the river, and now the river is full.